We're talking to Jane Lesko today, who is a very proficient researcher in her own right, and she got upset when somebody came to her door and said, I need the GPS of your door. We take all this information together. The military and law enforcement are behind it. The Census Bureau is lying to you. It's not part of the 2010 census. Okay, so this is a military maneuver when you start talking in terms of coordinates, as they said. This seems to be something to do with the military. Has anybody speculated what it might be for?
The data that was collected by the Census Bureau was handed over to the FBI. And the United States government between 1942 and 1947 passed the Second War Powers Act. They used the U.S. Census information to round up the Japanese and put them in the internment camp.
That is a census worker with the GPS.
A congresswoman refusing to fill out the entire U.S. Census form. People feel like the federal government is getting too big and too involved in our lives. And when a person goes to the website and looks at the questions that are being asked, our age, our race, our ethnicity, our telephone number, for instance, right, they will come back and knock on our door and call us up to 6 times. If they don't get the information they want, then we're told by the Census Bureau they'll go to our neighbors on our left and on our right and ask our neighbors to give them information about our personal lives. This is very concerning.
Judge, you know what? Tell me who's going to be the first to pick up pitchforks. Who's the first to snap if these people keep playing games like this?
There'll be a lot of people who have just had it up to here with the government. Let me tell you the backstory on this census thing.
Census worker Bill Sparkman was found this month hanged from a tree near a cemetery. Now the FBI is investigating whether he was a victim of anti-government sentiment. Sparkman also worked as a substitute teacher. Friends say they became worried when he didn't show up at an afternoon program.
When he didn't show up and he didn't call, we just felt like something was wrong. And the following morning, after he still didn't show up, we contacted the Kentucky State Police, and they immediately initiated an investigation.
People feel like the federal government is getting too big and too involved in our lives.
Investigators are now saying that a U.S. Census worker found hanged from a tree near a Kentucky cemetery had the word "Fed" scrawled on his chest. 51-year-old Bill Sparkman was a part-time census field worker and teacher. He was found September 12th in a remote patch of the Daniel Boone National Forest. The FBI is now investigating whether Sparkman was a victim of anti-government sentiment. He was found September 12th.
Okay, wait a minute. If somebody kills a census worker in Kentucky on September the 11th and wants to get out of town in a hurry, where could they go on 9/12? You know, to establish an alibi and be seen by lots of people. Where could they go? 9/12. Lots of people. 9/12. Lots of people. Jesus, that's a good fucking question.